You know, usually I stay on the starting soon screen for a while I get set up, but I'm pretty much set up now. I can probably just switch over. It is currently the 25th of December. I'm doing something very different today. Where's my GameCube layout? I'm just using the GameCube layout for this because this works fine enough. I'm gonna tilt the camera up here a little bit. It's December 25th. It is Christmas Day. Merry Christmas / Happy Holidays all, and I decided that I would do something a little bit different today. So I recently had a conversation with somebody that kind of reinforced my whole idea of, hey, I do want to be using this channel to help be a cool force for good and a good community and all that kind of fun stuff there. And I was like, you know what? This is a time of year that people should be together enjoying good company, and I know that there's some that would like to have some more company to hang out with, or just want to you know, be big chillin' and just enjoy the night a bit more, whatever the heck. Literally whatever even. I'm just gonna hop into Roller Coaster Tycoon. Let's make a festive park. We did that in Planet Coaster a couple times, I think. Let's do that in Roller Coaster Tycoon now. And let's just hop into a public voice call in the server, and anyone that wants to come in and hang out and chill and stuff like that can go ahead and do so. Like, I don't care who hops in. Just come on in and be a part of Thingamabobs. But hello, Mortis and CJ. Also, one more thing before we get started here. I'm using OpenRCT2 for the first time. I've never used it before. I've enabled it so that I could select any of the parks. There aren't actually a whole lot of wintry parks, and turns out the last time I streamed this game at Fragapalooza, I already did like one of the few wintry parks, the Iceberg Islands or whatever the heck, and it's like, oh, well, how's my options now? But this one seems cool. This is a long park. You start with 0 monies, so I'd have to take out a loan, and we are dealing with this here. Is the case. Also, I'm just gonna leave the holiday stream playlist going and just have it on shuffle. Whoops, I pulled up that Tales of Symphonia guide from the other day by accident that I was looking at with that Guzma nerd. I'm going to turn this to about here-ish and just leave the holiday stream playlist on shuffle. That's what I'm gonna do. What is this symbol in Discord? What?
Oh, it's a status thing that you can put your status, like, you hover over it. The one it defaults to is chilling, to be honest. You can just switch to gaming in the zone.
Gaming.
It's gonna be
There's
I've
in the
been
zone.
wondering IRL.
Gonna BRB, clear status, watching stuff, wandering IRL, and grubbing. I can set custom activity. What are you doing? Crime. There, okay, it doesn't have a symbol, but apparently I'm doing crime now. I guess there's something or other. So that's what's happening here. Oh my, how are things going today, Mortis?
Well, right now I had to refund a game I bought. The New Lords of the Fallen. I didn't like the first one because it was frankly so bad. I got it for free on Xbox, and I felt ripped off. It was that bad. So I was hoping the reboot was good. I finished the tutorial, proceeded to then fall through the map, get stuck in a cliff, die over and over again, because you can die twice before you have to reset in that game. And then I immediately just quit because I was getting also stutter at 60 FPS and during cutscenes.
Oh jeez.
The combat and gameplay is good. The combat and gameplay is good. It's just held together with scotch tape and balsa wood.
Sounds like an amazing experience right there, I do have to say. A breathtaking experience to remember. But yeah, Xbox Live, what with the call stuff? If anybody comes into here and turns this into Xbox Live or a Call of Duty lobby, that's where I'm gonna draw the line. I will have to say. Merry Christmas, a sandwich. How's it going? I don't know exactly what I want to do here right now. Is this the path thing I want to use? What options do I have? Yeah, this is the path thing I want to use. Okay. I didn't really have much in the way of plans apart from just make a festive arc. Skidoo dogs. Sounds cool.
I got these special gumdrops that are like cold, blackberry and black cherry flavored.
Oh.
They're a bit of acquired taste, but they're actually good once you get to have them.
Are you saying it's like black licorice and that it's kind of awful at first, but some people tend to like them over time?
Yeah, it's kind of like black licorice.
I still think one of my favorite Halloween memes is the FDA issues a warning about black licorice is Halloween. It tastes like shit, is the warning. Oh, I think that's one of my favorite.
Reminds me of. Hello, Anima. Merry Christmas.
How's it going,
But it
Anima?
reminds me of a joke my dad told me about candy corn. Actually, I think it might have been like from a stand-up comedian because it feels like that. It's like it's corn that tastes like candy, followed by it tastes like shit.
Yeah, that's I don't know whose bright idea candy corn was.
Which is funny considering I actually like candy corn for some reason.
Disgusting. Candy corn, you're below. How's it going today, Adama? Go with the red.
I'm temporarily chaotic, not Anima.
I said, like, how's it going, CJ and Anima, right?
No, you just said Anima.
Oh, well, whatever. Both, still. Raw Discord audio is bad. It can also depend on, like, mic quality and other factors and stuff. Is my park open?
So my mic. I have,
Oh. Is it going to... Don't tell me it rains here. Is that rain or is it snow? I did enable, like, this cheat menu so I can change the weather to snow if I want.
Okay, I might be better now that I've turned off noise suppression.
Maybe. I don't care too much about mic quality. This stream is stream. Here we go. Huh. Now it's snowing and stuff, just with a little bit of cheaty stuff. What other kind of ride do I want to build? The observation tower that I might space stuff out a little bit more. I might not do the super crazy compacting that I usually do in Roller Coaster Tycoon. I just, maybe I should spread things out and then actually put some scenery down later. But, I also had Roller Coaster Tycoon on the mind a lot lately after the recent video essay that I made. Kind of made me think about that a lot. I need snow, ice stuff. So, yeah, what seems like an appropriate spot to put the next thing? Maybe an observation tower that just doesn't really matter how it faces, but it's satisfying like this. Yeah, I'll space things out a little bit more. Let's put this up to max height, as one does, and then start charging insane amounts for people to get into the park. Okay, go. Then, oh, and it defaults to the snow thing where Bob knows. The OpenRCT. That's cool. If I put my path right through here, then that might not work well. So if I do this... That seems good. Everything's free in this park. It's just the park entrance fee. All it is. Let's see here. A bunch of people with umbrellas. Oh, maybe I should change the umbrella. Maybe. That does. Random color. Oh, like it can be random for each person that gets a thing? That's cool, right? On saying something tonight, but you want it to be funny? Kind of funny thing. As long as it's not unhinged funny. This. Oh. I guess I can actually. This then. And that. Sweet. It's that I know it works. Then. Start putting down some dishes and trash cans. Themed version. God, you were updating that 3DS you got for Christmas? TF2 distraction? At first I thought you were saying that TF2 was on that 3DS, and I was like, what? Kind of crazy 3DS. Here. Is that my only bin I have? Only bin I have. Okay. That's what I would work with. Bam. And then... Sure, that. Or grab anything as possible. No path leading from its exit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about that. As one does. Go. Then... Raining. Rain here. Means... I need...
my brother's a queso sandwich. That doesn't sound pleasant.
Wait, what? Oh, brother drank 3 glasses of rum-spiked eggnog. I heard something about a sandwich.
That's who said it.
Oh, from's the sandwich. I was like, what's
I
this
would
about
like
a
to have it
sandwich?
on the record. Eggnog tastes like bubblegum milk.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had any eggnog before.
I haven't either. So.
Really had much interest in trying that out. Oh, do I not have a drink space? Oh wait, no, I have coffee, I guess. All I need to persist, I suppose. Alright.
Oh yeah, apparently the entire GTA 5 source code got leaked.
Oh. Certainly something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, your voice. We don't care all that much about that here. Machine. Loud, right? Yeah, it looks good. Looks a-okay. This here. Here we go. Have some beginning facilities. Read about that. Oh, that might people riding the Dodgems. 3 guests. Did they all just want on the observation tower? I guess so. It is worth noting I don't actually have any wintry trees yet. Maybe I should go ahead and this and see what kind of upspin.
Oh yeah, my Steam Deck should be coming in the mail this week, so I wonder what I can get away with on that.
All of GTA 5, its source code and all.
Well, I mean, they even got Dolphin running on it somehow. Like,
Oh yeah.
I want to know how customizable that system is.
I get some portable GameCube games since Nintendo refuses to give them.
Yeah. I also got the best version, the terabyte OLED.
What, of like a Steam Deck?
Yeah, no, that thing can have a terabyte of space.
Oh jeez.
Take that, Nintendo Switch.
I hear OLED and I think Switch, so.
Well, I
a
mean,
Steam Deck, good question.
the Steam Deck is a Switch competitor.
Yeah. C games.
And it was around like $750 a sandwich. At least the one I got, which was the most expensive one. US, of course.
Spot? Jeez. I can. It's like. Here. I'm gonna spread stuff out. Stop trying to easily compact everything the way I do. Spread stuff out a little bit more. But there's more room for scenery later. I can potentially make it look nicer. Let's see here.
Of course, it's better than the Switch, but more people know about the Switch than the Steam Deck, so the Switch has more popularity riding on it.
I mean, Switch does also have a lot of nice version exclusives. All that.
Yeah.
Nintendo keeping their games the platform. Good.
I do know the Steam Deck seems to have at least SSD capabilities, considering that currently Baldur's Gate 3 is Steam Deck verified.
Oh,
So it's very powerful,
Huh.
and it has a 12-hour battery life, which is strange to me.
More than the Switch, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, so I'm very excited to see how that plays out when I get mine.
Oh, we'll have to give it a go. What? Oh. That's wrong tile. Okay. They're looking pretty alright. I can put some other things here later. And this burger and coffee place looks so out of place here. Put anything down right now. Hot dogs and donuts. I don't know. What to make right now? Something. Something that I actually don't cost a whole lot here. Built with an alternative vehicle type I may not expect. Have a up. 16. scenery. Problem is that your fun games TF2 Black Mesa are not meant for controller. Yeah, I
That is
imagine
true. I have
gaming.
played. I have played the console ports. Source
Oh.
Engine and controllers do not work well.
I would imagine so. Sure, I'm gonna put this at the top of the slope and I'll grade up later. I wonder. You can buy basically all the land outside the park, so I can extend things at some point if I feel so inclined. I do not need any land rights, those are expensive. Is the tower and T-Boy may be fine? I don't know what T-Boy is.
Oh yeah, no, they should. The Binding of Isaac.
Oh. I gotcha.
Yeah, those should be fine. I played Binding of Isaac on a PS Vita. The controls were fine. PS Vita was such an underrated system.
I imagine a game like that would probably be no big deal. It's likely. Let's see. This is right. It's gonna this how about? Yeah, sure. And let's see. Broken down. No! Top spin. Here. Guess I have to do a little bit of up and down. Sure. There we go. And that's another way that they go. This can go this way.
You want any good JRPG recommendations, Sandwich? Fred, I don't know many for the Switch specifically.
Switch JRPGs? Xenoblade Chronicles.
Oh yeah.
That one's real right there. Centered if I do that?
For a second, I thought the first two Bravely games were on the Switch, and then I remembered, no, it's only the bad one.
It's just Bravely Default 2.
Yeah.
Yes, that is that game. There we go, I got Snow and Ice theming, that's what.
Back.
Rides. Oh, and that's all I can get there. Okay.
Played 3, you haven't played the other ones? Yeah.
What? You played the last one in the trilogy first? Start with the first one. That's the way the story goes. Sleds? What are those? Husky car.
Oh yeah, no, those are Huskies.
Huh. Oh yeah, I see it now. Okay. Oh, I can just hire without having to place them. Interesting. Okay. Well, hasn't been fixed. I know. I'm working on it. Worry game. Panic. Okay.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. I have
And
I still haven't played Voice of Cards. That's still on my Switch backlog. Because I like the demo so much. So I guess I could recommend that since I like the demo.
that was one of the things I thought about playing at one point, but then I was just like, yeah, I don't have the time, and that never happened. Play the mouse backwards. You'll do it again as soon as you get New Game Plus. Yeah, so now you should play Xenoblade 2 and then Xenoblade 1 last.
So I guess my recommendation for a Switch JRPG would be Voice of Cards, but that's just based off of my experience with the demo, which was a really good demo.
I found it interesting, but own this tiny little square of land, whatever. Actually put down some wintry trees. A little bit nicer here.
That's true, Azure, Samurai, Utopia. It's an experience.
It's the greatest RPG of all time. I can put down a snowman.
I don't think I'll ever forget the Twerkies.
Oh yeah, that enemy. Best enemy ever. I can put down a little castle. Riding his own yacht. days, my younger little cousin started using terms like "yeah," and I was like, "What the heck even is this?" And it was explained to me, kinda.
Oh my god, yeah.
Uh,
I have seen those memes, and I'm just wondering, am I too old for this?
all these new terms.
I'm
Oh,
21
making all
now, to
these
feel
terms
like I'm
like
50.
Riz and Gat and all that stuff.
Well, I mean, I learned Riz is short for charisma, and Gyat is
Oh,
short for that whole Gyat damn. Yeah.
that's the context of that. Several
Yeah,
thoughts on
and
the matter. You can share, you will not. Hate those terms. You lost hope for this generation. Big fan. This is good. Thanks.
is
Yeah,
it
is
an
it
acronym? I just thought it was a very different way of pronouncing God.
acronym?
Uh,
Tier.
that's not exactly what an acronym means, but I it's something like that, I think, as well.
I mean, that's a use of an acronym, but if that's what this is meant to mean,
No, wait, no, I have the wrong vocabulary mixed up.
it happens. Let's see here. Go. They're all forested and stuff. Spot on with. Ooh. Put another one in here. No. Yeah. Hello, Azure Samurai. Got pretty alrighty over here. Just big chilling with some roller coaster Tycoon now at the end of the day.
It was a pretty calm Christmas. Mostly spent it with my dog, Henry.
What, sorry?
My dog, Henry.
Oh. It's nice. Yeah. Always super nice having doggies around at a holiday time, and especially if they're ones that like to unwrap gifts. Go crazy for them.
Oh,
Like I've
he doesn't do
experienced
that.
before.
What he likes is sweaters.
Oh,
He,
I used to love sweaters.
British Henry. He's like an Australian border collie, like husky mix. I have a picture of him in the Discord for him today.
Hmm. Let's see. A lot of space. I'll even put down some empty walls. All. It's a look good, right? Probably. I don't know. This car course, smidge nicer. It's on the slopes there. Okay. Now, so, oh, if I can actually place this there. I think I placed it on the wrong side. Remedy that mistake. I even made it. I don't know if I did. Go. Let's
You gotta make sure the dogs don't run off course.
Yeah. Gotta keep the walls around here just to make extra sure. Walls here.
These are funny dogs. My mom told me a story from like a racer who got mad at the Huskies when he was in the lead. Like, I don't know what they did, but the Huskies then just stopped and sat down until everyone passed them. So they made him lose the race on purpose.
Yeah, Huskies definitely have a decent bit of personality. Let's extend this queue.
That's true. I'm well acquainted with Husky personality since both my dogs are Husky, basically.
Hear that they can be pretty noisy too.
Oh yeah, no, they
Times.
are.
Hello, Dr. Kangst Fox Spirit. We don't actually have that as a command. I can probably check if you want to know.
Very correct, Azure Samurai. They are very talkative
See.
dogs.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Better. Oh. That looks pretty okay now, I think. I should probably just extend this. There. That's a good idea, I think. Search. The snow cups. I'm placing stuff around the slope. Here. Too high for some reason. The chasm. Can't have stuff. Oh yeah, have you got the Itakami's secret ending where you summon the real professor at the crystal pool? No?
Oh, is that weird
Spoilers, I
time
guess.
travel shenanigans? I don't want to think about that.
I've not touched Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's DLC since beating it. Guess I will at some point, because I heard that there was an epilogue, but I haven't really gotten around to it.
Yeah. Yeah, the Area Zero epilogue
that's
from the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero.
Yeah.
Isn't even out with part 2 of the DLC.
But yeah, that's kind of spoilers. But I guess now I know that's what happens. Sit along the slope here. Each surprise is ruined. Well, this is a joke, by the way. Let's see. I'll put this here, I think. Something like this. Yes. I see the elevation on paths. Okay, so this is the same height. But I'm gonna do
The sandwich, the reason why it wasn't in the main game is because they need to make money.
Yeah, the DLC costs even more than any previous Nintendo DLC season pass thingamabob, whatever the hex. So I'll leave that as an option to go that way later. Something like that. Well, I'll do. Or 45 here in Canada, even more. Or, I mean, I don't know which one is actually more when you account for currency differences, but that is marked up. Probably charge more here, right? Probably have close to the entrance an ATM, because there will come the day that I end up charging about as much as everyone has to get into the park in the first place. Style park. I'm gonna take away these guys' bench. Sucks to suck. Spin it up. Hire the first handyman. Is this a Snowden remix? Yes, I believe this is a Kamek Snowden remix. Oh, those disposable content where play it once and never play it again. Yeah. Most likely. I might do some hide and seek in it with that Johnny nerd when when my schedule opens up a little bit more. We did hide and seek in the main game when we didn't really know what kind of game modes to do, and we had to make our own. So I sent him a Discord message about a week ago saying, so we can control Pokemon now. So does that mean a hide and seek rematch? He was like, oh my god, yes. So
I was just about to bring up the control Pokemon.
Yeah. So that might have some.
That's honestly a cool feature. Like I'll give him props for that.
Though to be fair, because there was already the send out the Pokemon and have them walk by you while battling stuff, it probably didn't really exactly take a whole lot of effort on their part to just, here's the control scheme for the player to do it. Like, it's a neat thing, but it's not like a back-breaking, they went so far out of their way to make this feature for the players to love it. I think just like, oh, we can probably slap this together with the tools we already have.
Of course not, they can barely work on their own hardware.
Yeah. Yeah, a cool feature for the one map you can use it in, pretty much.
Those, oh god, those Game Freak reviews were horrifying.
What, of like the staff stuff?
On like the job talk stuff.
Yeah, so like from the staff.
So nonchalant. Yeah.
App video there. Balloon stall? Wait. There? This it for the thrill rides? Oh. Well, I'm starting to see some of the challenge of this park now. The fact that I have very little in the way of actual ride options to make. Okay. And the goal was park value of 200K, then to year 5. One of the harder parks that I went into. But let's see here. My park value, I need to get like 10 times that.
Is this map from like the original games, or is this new added with like the remasters?
There was nothing added with that. This is a Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 expansion park.
What year did Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 come out?
2002.
Oh, so 2 years before the Polar Express film. Wow.
And this DLC / expansion disc thingamabob came out either 2002 or 2003.
See, I was gonna make a comment that like there's no Polar Express stuff, but I had to be sure. Even though the Polar Express was originally a book, so it is possible.
Job talks, production good. Wait, pre-production good, production bad, post-production. Fucking people are gonna buy it anyway. Is that how the cycle goes?
Not to mention that our equipment is incredibly outdated.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
That was confirmed in the job talk stuff. They were talking about how, like, the equipment they have to work with is incredibly outdated, like 2 generations behind.
Jeez. Alright. Let's see, flat rides to work with. Let's see, like. 2. Scenery unavailable, and I can't research the scenery. Seal slide. Slippery seals. What's their obsession with seals?
Seals are cool.
Seals are pretty cool. Holy crap, this thing will be massive.
I remember at a Six Flags park, I was walking by the seal section. I just saw the seals move on land, and it was just the funniest thing I've ever seen at that point.
Seals are just water puppers. That's your best
They
friend.
just bounce.
He can next year get you an Idia Lee figure. In exchange, I'll give him a good anime figure. Or you're saying that Idia Lee isn't a good anime figure? I mean, I know that Bravely Default isn't exactly an anime, but it's like sort of anime style. Flip cap. All these icy ones I can do. Bet I'm allergic to icy ones. Make things ups. B. Cory in the House anime figure, best anime in the entire world. That is a pretty good anime right there.
That is an ancient meme. Oh my gosh.
What, calling Cory in the House an anime?
Yeah.
Going crazy. I don't think I've ever heard it called an anime.
Yeah.
I'll
I
put
have.
that somewhere else. And just like poster. Penguin Paradise. That sounds like a cool poster.
Why would you get banned for knowing the classics?
Banned for cringe.
Oh no, yeah, no, I saw that.
The modding stuff that's going on for Pokemon BDSP.
Yeah, just absolutely proving that BDSP is the most moddable game in the franchise.
That's what it's seeming like.
Too bad it's on Unity though.
Yeah, after the whole kerfuffle with Unity.
Yeah.
Yeah, Unity sure made quite the situation. Have to be said. I'll put it around there.
This year was a strange year for gaming. We got some of the best game releases this year, but also, like, the actual workers in the industry had one of the worst years possible.
Yeah, it's quite a world. Let's see here. I'll make other stuff connect to this later. Round it. Let's see here. I'll go right there. There is no real right in the middle here, is there? Or
Well, no
wide.
Game Freak will ever move to Unity.
But yeah. Yeah, I mean, there was BDSP that was in Unity by this other studio.
Yeah. But it's like FromSoft, like, they've been using the Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls Dark Souls engine for like most of the game since then, and the only game I know that didn't run on it was Dark Souls 2.
Oh, because of the whole situation with a different studio with that.
Well, I mean, it's the same studio, just different team.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't think Game Freak's gonna be leaving the Pokemon engine anytime soon.
Yeah. I mean, if it is broke, don't fix it. After all.
Indeed.
Here's some cool hats. Blue black. Here you go. Poster.
Plus side though, when it comes to using the same engine, with FromSoft using the Dark Souls engine for like everything, people have managed to port stuff from Armored Core 6 into Elden Ring for scale, and it's like everything in AC6 is so unfathomably huge. Like
amazing.
one of the first bosses in Armored Core 6 is like half the size of Elden Ring's entire map. It's massive.
It's huge. This is the benches and stuff you're going with. The other day, one of my cousins for scale and craziness was showing me some of the stuff of Star Citizen the other day. And that is a very, very, very huge video game, as it would seem.
Also, correct temporarily chaotic. They will just modify the engine with and try to keep it functional, like what Bethesda did. I'm pretty sure Starfield still runs on the Oblivion engine.
I wouldn't be surprised. Apparently, Radiant AIs needed to be toned down. What I've heard. Ducks. And that. Actually, small here. Those are the big ones. But yeah. But yeah. Let's see here. I should build some more stuff over here.
I actually have more funny creation engine shenanigans that I remember from when Fallout 76 was a thing, and still terrible. Even though I still so that doesn't look good.
18 people have died in an accident on Bear Circle.
Oh boy.
Huh?
But
This
in
is
the Fallout 76...
This is a pre-made coaster. How does it crash?
Bad engineering. Well, with Fallout 76, it had cannibalized so much of Fallout 4's code that modders managed to get Fallout 4 assets that were left over in the Fallout 76 code working in 76, like the Pridwin, you know, the giant airship of the Brotherhood of Steel. Put it in Fallout 76.
Jeez. I guess not using that coaster.
No,
Yeah,
that's true as a sandwich.
A good
The
spot
Roblox
for it.
engine. The Roblox engine, wow, good. It's hard to make look visually impressive.
Yeah, since it just works off of Roblox there. It's
Like, it's a good engine. It just doesn't have the best graphical capabilities. I mean, you could always ask Guzma for tips with RPG Maker MZ, since he's using that for his project.
Oh, I've already made games in that as well. Well, similar RPG Maker at least.
MZ is still the best. The most recent RPG Maker release, it's not that good. I bought it, and I feel ripped off.
Oh.
I didn't buy it at full price. I waited for a sale, but still.
Like.
What fan game do you want to make, CJ, or are you not? Do you not want to talk about that, Alan?
That sounds like quite the project there.
Because I mean, I still got that game idea I want to make. I just haven't made any progress.
Yeah, game. Really long time.
Yes, a Pokemon fan game. Don't tell Nintendo that; they'll sue you.
Be too impressed about that.
Read.
Better. Better. Pokemon Christmas medley here. Yeah, you can never work a Game Freak. You have good ideas and passion for the subject matter. Yeah. I should just test it for a while. I can't, actually know where I changed the, launch speed.
I like how your people visiting your park haven't dipped, even though you recently just had 18 people die.
My ratings went down a decent smidge. They're gradually recovering. Lots of people over in this other section. Let's... Other rides. I'll tell you now of curiosity. 61k? I can do 200k. Just like FNAF or Jurassic Park, yeah, people will just keep on coming back. They don't care. Nah, I want the snowman. That's what I'm doing. Give me my snowman. Have the snowman face this way. Can I put it in the ride? What was that in the messages? Oh, crap. Snowman. Snowman like snowman. Here we like Six Flag Vallejo? JK, it's a nice park. I don't even know what.
Oh, it's Vallejo.
What? Oh, I turned that into Q. Oops. That is a fact. Not need to test the snowman. I'm sure the snowman works. Should make the big hub here. I do stalls. That hyper. I loan a little bit. Make some monies for a little while. I have a coaster working. Up the price to get in a little bit more. I can make the hub over here. Some. Now. Let's feel a little more forested and built around the forest. Probably be good. Signs here. Variety's sake. Super pretty. I don't know, probably not. It's T-stall. Okay. Or that could be research. I have to jump out of the GCVC because you're gonna make some mac and cheese here soon. Mac and cheese is pretty good. Have a good time making the mac. Guess they're complaining about what? Eh. That again. Best thing to say the paths in your park. Oh, well. Lots of trash cans. Handyman, I'll hire another. Put down a medical thing next to the coaster.
Someone's been eating the yellow snow.
Hopefully not. Not be good. Trees out here. I can... Not there. Seems good-ish. Oh. Put one in there.
Oh, that is first sandwich.
Snow cones, the absolute best. Now I just need stuff. Alright, so I guess that's all the cups and stuff that I can get. So I'll actually have the first aid room there. Speed. How about? And then let's see here. I want things facing. All in? The crowding doesn't really matter in this game. Not like there's a crowd crush or anything. Because what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Rank those 1, 2, 3. Cash out. That's for now. This might be a place for that. Then here, lavender stuff. Then I don't know. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing that.
There's a song about it, right? I remember it. I remember my dad listening to it. I'm not gonna sing it because I'm not very good at it.
Like it must be quite the song. Sure. I'll make a way for people to access that soon. And that? Say actually something else facing that way. Very different. I'll do that one. For this investment. I got one. One tree.
So I forgot this was a feature.
Like there's a duck on the other end.
That would be the soundboard.
Figured so. So it was
For obvious
spy
reasons,
ducks.
I will not be using it anymore.
I was saying the mother is a duck.
No, it's a Meet the Spy reference. You've seen Meet the Spy, right?
DF2?
Yeah.
Now that I've seen. Or let's got more loan. Then yeah, be sure. And then more hats. These ones will be, sure, that color of default red. It's for me. Yes. Bins around here. Benches. Yeah, good area for eating some food. Like a good idea. Have you ever seen the movie Claws? Probably not, or Claws, whatever that. Probably not.
Isn't that pronounced Klaus, or am I
Probably.
missing something?
I'm just thinking because of like Christmas and Claus, and I'm saying stuff like that. Hey, hello, Emerald Finder. Always fun to see Harmonia work his magic in Roller Coaster Tycoon games. You know how much magic I can work here? There's not a whole lot of rides I have access to, but I will try my best. We just created this little food hub here. Should hopefully be pretty nice. Merry Christmas, Emerald Finder / Happy Holidays. Hope things are going well today. Vertical drop roller coaster. And anyone tuning into this, by the way, like, the voice call that I'm in is literally just like public group 1 here in the Discord server. So if anyone wants to come in and chat about whatever the heck, then come on in. Hey, a balloon I can pop. Yeah.
Oh, it is Klaus. Okay.
Damn. Well, I was Mother 3 reference. I was gonna say Xenoblade reference.
Oh! Oh,
I
is
was
that stop motion film? Or it's the Santa
Lots of
origin?
naive.
It's a stop motion film. I've seen that.
I don't think I have then. Eve. Make another one of these. So, to the cheat menu, I want to snow instead. Where's that again?
No, it's not the stop motion one. Oh, it's sad. I love that.
Snow.
I love that film.
Let's see here. Now, stop motion, it's more, ocean motion. No stopping involved.
Oh yes. Speaking of films, you know Bendy and the Ink Machine. Well, the Bendy franchise is getting a film, right?
Yeah, I heard about that there. It's like
The thing
Don
is-
Bluth Disney, but even more stylized. I have no idea what Don Bluth Disney means, I'm sorry to say.
You refuse to. The creators literally said it's happening. It's coming from the guys who, I think it was. It's not. It is not Netflix. It is not been. Not Netflix.
About that. Anything you plan to get from
Yeah.
Boxing Day sales? I don't know if there's really any equipment that I need to buy on my to-do list. I mean, I would gladly buy some more equipment for my truck, but like that's not the kind of thing that's gonna go on a Boxing Day sale because my truck's too old. I got a whole bunch of tools over the past couple of days that'll help me work on it, so I don't really have much need for picking up any new tools or anything like that. I think that's pretty sorted out now.
I mean, my biggest thing I'm worried about for the Bendy film is the fact that it's not an animated movie, which
Oh,
Bendy
seems
would make
odd.
the most sense as an animated film, since it's all about rubber hose animation, Fleischer style.
Considering getting Metroid Prime Switch game, would you recommend it? Yes, absolutely. If you have doubts, go watch my video essay on Metroid Prime. It's literally the shortest video essay I've ever made. It's 9 minutes. If that
Biggest thing you're
convinces
worried
you
about,
to,
the film's
get it.
not going to be good. Well, the creators of the series are working on the film. I don't know if it'll
Research.
actually come out. It might be another FNAF movie situation where it takes a decade, but...
Just hope not. Those that are fans of that, I know nothing of any of the Ink Machine. I should be speaking as if like I have some personal investment in it.
I mean, it's the second big mascot horror series after FNAF, so it's still up there.
Yeah, I remember looking into it a little bit when it first came out, but I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm all that into this.
Oh no, Bendy and the Ink Machine was terrible. Its sequel, Bendy and the Dark Revival, which came out recently, like maybe within the past 2 years, it's really good apparently.
Oh. But yeah, biggest thing we're worried about is that it's not gonna be very good or come out at all. Trying to make him play Bendy. I don't know about that.
No, the first game isn't that good. I wouldn't recommend it.
Spot. It's like that. But here. paths here a little bit. Thing or other? Probably. It take a lot more loan though. But then probably chill out a little bit while I repay it. Let's see here. I had this here, I think. Yeah, sure.
Well, I will return in a bit.
Okie doke. So Nintendo remaking old games for the Switch. Is their control mapping? Are the controls smooth on Metroid Prime? Yes, and there's literally 3 different control options. There's the control options of the original game if you want to play the exact way that it was designed for. There's the control option of the Metroid Prime trilogy where it's based on like motion controls. And there's a new control scheme where it's more like a modern game of first-person shooter kind of thing where it's like left stick move and right stick aim. There's that new control scheme put in as well. But in the original Metroid Prime, that was before it was standard for left stick move, right stick aim. So it was left stick was move and aim, and if you wanted to actually aim up and down as opposed to walking forward and back, you would have to hold ZL, and that would let you stand still while you aim up and down, and that was just the way that it was designed. That's how I played Metroid Prime when I first played it. But there's a new control scheme that works pretty well. The game is still at its core designed for God, that sounds nauseating. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. It takes some getting used to, I will say. It definitely takes a smidge of getting used to that control scheme. But that's what it was designed for, how the game was made. Frontier Armada came to the Switch. Is it physical or digital? Both. It is all of the above, as a matter of fact. I'm glad you stopped playing FPS games with camera jank so early. Yeah, it's a little bit janky in the original Metroid Prime, but that's how it was designed. And now I actually think that the new control scheme that they put in was pretty nice. I do like how there is still the option to play it the way that it was designed. I think that that's pretty nice. No, I want you to go to that one. That then. And that'll force it to be like that. Alright, this isn't gonna break on me or anything, right? Probably. Better not. Yeah. Here, that's looking fine. I'm still kind of ticked off that one coaster crashed. Here's another big coaster. Means the entrance fee is getting more expensive. Now everyone wants to come into the park here. I'm gonna need some more mechanics. Now that I'm getting a decent rides, I'm gonna get a 3rd janitor. Probably don't need a security guard yet. It's probably still a little smidge early for that. Don't even have 1,000 guests yet. My park value... Okay, I'm already almost halfway there. My goal. So, let's see here. See what I can do. Probably still put a whole bunch of benches because the food area is right there. But I'll do. Here's a whole bunch of them. People can chill out and eat some foods. Stuff. Or Kevy finishes that whole Pokemon Crystal and Doom 2 thing. You need to stream it? Pokemon Crystal and Doom 2? What? You what now? Rid of some of this bit by bit. Turbo speed. What other really tiny rides that I can make apart from more observation towers? These are gonna get so distracting. I keep on putting more of these down. There. Timers, but like, oh, it's usually 4. This could be a good spot for it. Why not here? I for supports because of that gap. It's like. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to... Can't do that. I will at least... A little bit closer here. Exit there. Then... Yeah. Gregsy's remaking the entire game in Doom 2. No, playtest the sprite rendering. Only problem is that you need to turn off Windows security. Oh. Like, quite the undertaking there. Hopefully the line doesn't get too long here. I'm gonna do that, I think, actually. Don't want people that are going to the coaster to see this, because that's probably gonna be very different demographics, I would imagine. Go. Just snow ice right there. Files be weird sometimes, I would imagine so. Oh. Oh, I want the scenery. I want. Give to me some icy walls I can put around here. Here. Make it sort of an icy theme. That's what we're going for in this park, after all. Okay. Even do this. There. Right? There we go. Something like that-ish. Maybe? I don't know. I'd love to see you do something like that. Sounds fairly up your alley. Maybe not that specifically, but some kind of game smushing type thing of putting different types of games together in unexpected ways. Mayhap one day. I'm definitely gonna have my hands full with making games this next semester. I'm gonna be in my final game design class where I'll be working in hopefully a group of 6. It might be less than that, to make a full short indie game in the span of the semester. Whoops, I did not mean to make that one there. There, I took it out. And the other one I might be doing mostly on my own. Building the entire Octopath Traveler map in RCT3. Yeah, I'll pass on that, I think. But the other one, this research project that I'm doing, apparently this one grad student designed an AI that's meant to, like, learn from the player and slowly mimic their behavior and how they would act more and more. And, like, he has the AI built. It sounds like it's basically done. It's just not made into something that's usable. There isn't a front end. There isn't an actual game that it's put into or anything. So it sounds like my job is gonna be to, make that game that uses his cool AI that he made in an interesting way. So I don't know what kind of creative liberties I'm gonna have on that front. I need to get his email from the prof that's gonna be overseeing this project and talk things out with him to get an idea of how exactly this is going to work. But it sounds like it might be something interesting. Sounds like Sega's Alien Isolation AI. Just with the xenomorph learning and stuff, because how the xenomorph AI worked in Alien Isolation wasn't that. It was getting smarter and adapting to your behaviors. Like, it wasn't picking these up, but, like, naturally as an adaptive AI. Rather, it had essentially like a skill tree of different things that it can do. You know how as you level up in a game and you get skill points and you can unlock things in a skill tree, how the xenomorph AI works in Alien Isolation is it basically has like a tree of different behaviors of different things that it can do. And as the game goes on and things occur, it basically just unlocks nodes on this tree and then starts adopting those behaviors. It's not actually learning and creating those behaviors. They are all pre-programmed behaviors, but it creates the illusion of learning when really it's just unlocking pre-programmed nodes of behavior, which is actually a really interesting way to do it. But apparently that's not how this one AI that I'm going to be working with is going to be working. Because it's not handcrafted for some specific game like Alien Isolation there. It's just a general kind of thing. But I still have yet to talk to the actual student behind it. And I want to talk to him and figure out, like, hey, how exactly does this AI of yours work? What can I do with it? And what kind of play do we have here? Also, how funny would it be if the game that I'm making as part of the group in the game design class, what if I just combine them as like, hey group, do you guys want to factor this AI into our game that we're making? I doubt that they would let us do that. Just combine my assignments for these 2 classes. It would be pretty funny if they let me get away with that. Face it. Alright, here we go. Wouldn't that be neat? You're thinking Hello Neighbor? I've heard that in the early stages that one was pretty interesting in terms of it kind of learning from you. But then, like, the later versions of the game got kind of not as great, and it was more pre-programmed stuff, and people weren't as quite happy with it. Hello Neighbor was just a weird situation of a game in general. Like, such a rise and fall before it even officially released, I must say. Alright. Can I not put a tree right in the middle there? That's not. Sucks to suck. Not putting a thing in there. Put a thing in here, though. There. Pay off a little bit more of the loan. Value 86K. I'm already in year 3. Slight smidge worried, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Worst case scenario, I can always build a shit ton more coasters. Taking out loan. I kind of haven't built anything major in a hot second after that. Because I want to pay off loan here, not pay as much interest, and then be in a little bit of a better position. All in all. Also do walls like that. Here, let's build a snowy cabin that faces this way. Right in the center there. $23 cabin. Wow. Inflation sure is working the opposite way that it normally does, huh? Weird. Imagine buying a small shack for $20 in today's market. Yeah. That's the way we go. I'm basically just playing this with my mouse. I'm not really using the keyboard at all. Just using the mouse for absolutely everything. Oh, this is kind of going. Ooh, I can play some trees in there. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, this is prettier now, right? This is sorta nice. I don't know. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's already midway through year 3. This might not actually take me as long as I thought. I'm used to I'm used to normal Roller Coaster Tycoon without the speed up feature, and 5 years actually being like 5 hours or whatever it is. Oh, there we go. I wanted to pop the balloon. I wanted to do. Station tower keeps on breaking down here. Maybe I will make another one. I don't know. But I need a park value of 200K, huh? At 86K. Or at basically the halfway mark. Is it traveling, though? Is the broken down one? Yeah, it's broken down. I don't know why it was showing me that then. But hey, at least I'm getting a whole lot more revenue. I can build a whole lot more coasters, so it should be a exponential kind of thing. So everything's been researched. No more things to research. So, I mean, I could just invest in some, speed. Some big thing. That, other thing like this. Once you get an electrician into an electrician union, you can save for a PC and make your video game. Play who knows a few things about game design can make a good game. Here's hoping. I mean, there have been some really interesting stories with those that weren't really familiar all that much with game design kind of stuff that got into it just for the sake of getting into it there. Like, in the Games as Art essay, one of the examples that I used was Chip Moore there, the Dark Deity director who I met a couple of years ago now. That he was telling me that he was studying economics, I believe it was, and one day he googled games similar to Fire Emblem, and he didn't see anything that he wanted to play, so he was like, screw this, I'm gonna make the game that I want to play. And he did. But, because he wasn't super familiar with coding stuff all that much yet and had to teach himself, he didn't comment his code all that much, and Dark Deity 1 turned out to be a whole lot more buggy. So earlier this year, Dark Deity 2 was unveiled, and I sent him a Discord DM saying, I hope you're commenting your code this time. I think his response was, you know it, brother. But anyway, Dark Deity ended up doing pretty well there, and it really was just someone that didn't have any background in coding or game development stuff before. I was just like, you know, let's make the game that I want to play. And then he did, and now that's what came of that. Like, that's pretty cool. He is a pretty chill dude. I played Civ against him once, and I invaded his cities with some joke religion that I made. I don't even remember what it was called. I'd have to look back at that video to remember. I have no doubt that I'll probably be getting a review copy of Dark Deity 2. So I'll play that when it's out, whenever it's out. So he's working on that now, but... And now that he's made the first game, it's like, now he has a bit of an idea of how to make a video game. Now has a better sense for it. I don't know where the heck this thing. Corkscrew roller coaster. Yeah, this is the super crazy ones. What would slippery seals be like? Holy crap. That's pretty insane. Would be pretty cool there, though. Really bring up my park value. That position that I had it at before. See it from this angle. Yeah, most seals are, and they've got to be fairly slippery. I would imagine so. It's fairly slippery. Do I just take out that whole massive loan again? Let's save game real quick. Then, so how far can I go here? Not enough to actually be able to afford that, though. Hold on. This other coaster type, normal speed. Seal sliding. This other one that I can do. Yeah, here's hoping that making a Chrono Cross-like game with Xenoblade 2 combat system isn't as difficult as it sounds. Yeah, that sounds like it would probably be fairly difficult. With these two coasters, I can probably charge a decent bit more coming in here. What is, hey, you have 70. What is the lowest amount that people have coming in here? 50, it looks like. Right? Anyone have less than 50? 40. So is 40 the most that I can charge? I'm at 40 right now. Because, yeah, some come in with 3. And I don't exactly just want to deny them entry to the park. Ugh, crap. 4. We're 4/5 of the way there time-wise, and I'm less than halfway there, park value-wise. I might have made some mistakes here. Mistakes might have been made. Too much time on the decor and not as much time cramming and raising park value and stuff there. Okay, let's bring people to the park. Advertising campaign for the park. Yeah. Oh, you can do further than this 6 weeks in a particular ride. Yeah, what's this? Icicle Bob. Alright, Icicle Bob. Let's do this. Get some more people in here, how about? Yeah, I guess not. I just need to bring some more people in here, right? I just need to build more of the smaller rides. I wish I had more variety, but I just don't really. I could just make more and more of the same. But, I like, you're shoving into the hill. Here we go. Sure, do that. Really sure. I'll build a path like right now. More rides, that must mean that more people are gonna want to come here, right? Bam, maybe. Maybe this isn't gonna be as festive as I first thought. Or gonna be like a quick panic of, oh god! How the heck do I do the thing? Here, let's do this. Yeah, time to use random bullshit. What it is time for. Okay. Here we go. This will surely get some more people here. I do have the lift, but yeah, I don't need the lift. I do that. There's slide. Ice flow includes scenery, which is unavailable. Oh, that's rigged. Sucks there. Someone DMing me in the server? The moment I pull my cursor off the screen, it just like drags there. What happens? Wah. Wah. Okay. It's raining again. Hold on. I need to set this to snow. I don't like the heavy rain. Cheap menu, snow. Okay, so I can take out a loan of what, like 20k? 11 right now. That more people would come in with the advertising campaign. I mean, there's some that are coming in here. There are some. But like, heard that quack.
This is how I return.
Apparently I can, one of the cheats that I found in this game is create ducks. There'll be a whole bunch of ducks flying over somewhere. Eventually.
Bonus ducks.
I've
Anyone who
probably
plays
created many
TF2 just
ducks.
got extremely mad at me for saying that.
Value, it's about 100k. Like, I've already built them, so I'm fairly certain. Screw coaster. Maybe I should do seal sliding instead. Spot I can even put it? Like for supports. Briefly here. Goes out that way. Like the worst way it can go out. Current song sounds like Red Dead 2's house building theme. If I recall, this is the ending credits theme from Pokemon Diamond Pearl Platinum remixed by Sensing Cantian. My memory serves. I can always check the tab to know for sure. Those are all the ducks I create. Okay, click them back. Okay.
Don't worry, I'll make all the quackulences for you.
Just do it that way. Soul Steel. Oh, sounds like epic coaster. Epic prank. Here. Shove that in here.
Oh, your observation tower broke.
Yeah. It's no more observing. Was it?
Hopefully no one's trapped.
30k is my max. Okay, but like, I'm trying to raise my park value as much. Here. What? Why not? It's more than I have.
Snow cups are gone.
Okay, and then I want that. I'm going to need figure out how to get this to the ground. Hard to tell. The camera angles can't just move around any way you like Planet Coaster. How do I get out of here? Good question. I'm not entirely up first. Doing that. I go down here. I am very confused. Don't know how to get this path out of here. I'm so confused. But other management sims like Sea Skylines? I have tried other management sims. Not in a long, long time, though. Don't know.
Game I would recommend that is similar, but it's not really a management sim. It's city builder, but they're very similar. Is Master of Olympus Zeus and its expansion Poseidon, which got released on Steam a while back, and I love those games growing up. I almost dropped an F-bomb. Okay.
I've never heard of those. It's over here. I am very confused. Land. Paths. Ride tracks. This is at 24 meters, it looks like. Implies I should be able to go down if it wasn't for the fact that bottom one was in the way. Well, facts, the IRS found your stronghold. You must be leaving now. Anyways, happy holidays to everyone. It's all a good night. Take care as a sandwich.
Merry Christmas, this is the sandwich. Good night, and maybe you should have paid your taxes. Oh yeah, no, I heard City Skylines 2 was absolutely horrendous.
They made a sequel? Don't try to see
Yeah, I
Skyline
can't.
2. Their mod is so bad it fully renders the NPC's teeth in high fidelity. Odd choice. Here, I'm out. Outie.
This reminded me because like in my mind, I compare City Skyline to whatever the heck Roller Coaster Tycoon under Atari is nowadays.
Oh,
And then I remember that Roller Coaster Tycoon bought Tiny Build, which is the studio behind Hello Neighbor, which is a terrible game.
oh.
So I'm like, oh boy, how are they gonna milk that now?
Still on for 100K. Might actually just end up being my first park failure. This game. My life. Build. Ton of these top spins. And snowy things. Let's see here. Okay. Up top spin 4. Yeah, this isn't gonna be quite as festive as I thought. Snowman. Popular. Like. Here. Or snowmen. Never be enough snowmen. Okay. Go. E. For 100K. But under 2 years to figure this out. Panic. Gusts are coming in. I think the more rides I have down, the more gusts will come in. I'm... Down 2 more in here. I'm due. Start doing some weird acting after all. That? And snowman. Park is finished. No. Oh, dang it. Oh, 129K. Nice. I'm gonna try to... Oh, I already read that. I don't know why I thought that was a new message for some reason. Go. Then... Let's see here.
Oh, I don't know what I was expecting. I just opened the chatting tab on Twitch. Worst mistake of my life.
Good old modern Twitch here. Let's see here. Then cross the gap this way.
Oh no, they walked that back. Now you just have. Now you have to do it. Now you have to. I don't know how to say it.
And
no, they walked that back, Samurott.
it's just that Twitch sucks still.
Yeah. Instead of fixing the actual issue, they added an entirely new policy, which caused a whole new problem instead.
Oh, I don't think I've heard about that.
No, the artistic nudity thing ended up causing that whole problem.
Oh,
The original problem still stands, which is the just chatting tab full of very sexually illicit things like that technically aren't, but like you know the full intention.
Twitch is said. This. Bar. I hope these park guests enjoy lots of snowmen and top spins. Because that's what they're going to get for me to raise my park value and increase the number of guests in here.
Top spin them into the snow.
Go. This'll be great. Options I really have here. For observation tower. Oh, they love that. I can put that in the center of the coaster here. That igloo. Nice. Okay, more loan again. 41k. I can still do this. It's gonna be really friggin' hard.
Send that into orbit.
Yep. Making a space elevator. I don't know. Okay. And then say something like this. And sure. Whoops. Dang it. A little bit overexcited there. Oh. Observation tower for them to observe. Like Larry the Lobster. Let's see here. Why? I'm hotter. But what exactly can we do in this park? Observe. Let's see here. That? Some stuff. Yeah, I'll build another snowman over there. Frozen will intensify. Let's see here. As a matter of fact, I do want to build a snowman. Sure. Oh. I can still get there if I want. Here. Now there's a couple of rides together. Not just like a dead end with one ride and that's it. Eventually loop this around. Wait, it's hot. I think, do I already have two? Yeah, I already have two kinds. I guess I don't have to specifically get different kinds each time. What works in old timers? Can't exactly shove this into the here. Try. So like a great place for an information booth. Macaroni is cheese. That's the way we like to see it. I'll just this and that. Fine to me. Go. You're 4. Okay, yeah, I can still do this. I just have to play it a lot more carefully and start putting down a butt ton of other things sometimes. I can still do it. I never place a washroom over here. I think I only have one bathroom in the entire park for 1,200 people. Yeah, this is toilets too.
Oh, that'd be a terrible bathroom.
The hit sequel to Toilets 1. Yeah, probably pretty crowded in there. Here we go. There. That should make people happier. All of my rating is already perfect. Yeah, what was the deal with Planet Coaster? In what sense?
Yeah, from what I've heard, the game is good.
Yeah, it is. My rating is up. Whoop. Small. I can make some. Up. There's no way I fit this in here. Yeah, you can't exactly go by egg and all. Yeah, like, is it good, bad? Is it part of the RCT franchise? Why does it exist under a different name? If so, anything you really feel like saying it? If you want the full story, I do have a video essay on it. There was a video essay that I made about the history of Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's where the in-depth story is, if you ever want the in-depth version. The short version is Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 were made by primarily one person that was doing, like, the whole direction and programming and everything there, Chris Sawyer, with help from a graphic designer and a sound designer. So basically like a small team of 3 here that was primarily led by the one person. Also, the graphic designer, I used a quote from him in my inbox in the latest video essay on Games as Art, interestingly enough. Forgot about that one you watch in the morning. It is an older one. My mic quality is kind of bad, so forgive my voice sounding really bad in that if you do. But these first 2 games were made like as part of a small team there, but they ended up being really successful, so they managed to secure a actually, I think they already had a publisher, but they managed to secure a publisher along with a studio for the 3rd game. Do RCT have a spiritual successor? Yes, Planet Coaster. I believe Atari was already publishing RCT 1 and 2. It was some other company that was publishing, and it was like some subset of Atari, I think. I don't remember. It was something like that. But they managed to get a full development studio to make Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which was Frontier. And, Frontier is the company that went on to make Planet Coaster, while Atari ran the Roller Coaster Tycoon name into the ground ever since, after RCT3. So they, Atari hasn't... Wait, I have this kind of ride. Why haven't I built any more of these? Roller Coaster Tycoon has had more games since RCT3. They're just all pretty much unfinished pieces of crap that don't really function at all. And, I can shove this in here. Sure. And the people that actually made RCT3 is the same company that made Planet Coaster. It's the same group. It was crowdfunded since they didn't have super insane backing like a massive company like Atari would be able to supply. Didn't have that insane funding or anything like that. But they crowdfunded it. It turned into a big success. They later made Planet Zoo, which was kind of meant to be like the spiritual successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon Wild, and also like Zoo Tycoon kind of stuff was the case. So it uses the same Planet Coaster engine, except it's meant for developing zoos and stuff. I wish that they kind of had everything in one game. Like in RCT3 in the Wild expansion, you would have a mix of parks and zoos. It was kind of cool because it was all in one game, so you could place all the things. But they have it as separate games. I could never get into Planet Zoo. I tried.
It makes me kind of want a spiritual successor to Chris Sawyer's Locomotion as a rail fan. I like those types.
That was actually a good game there. Actually, wait, I think I might be thinking of Transport Tycoon. I don't know if I played the exact Locomotion one, but I did play Transport Tycoon. It's the game before this.
I'm just a big fan of rail management sims, because I played Sid Meier's Railroads to Hell and Back. I love that game.
Does it matter, Uncle Ben? Jurassic World Evolution's better than both of them?
Jurassic World Evolution, I played the first one. It's pretty good. I haven't played Jurassic Evolution 2.
That was another Frontier game, right?
Maybe? I don't remember.
There was some sort of Jurassic Park thingamabob that was Frontier. Fairly certain.
I can check it. I can check it right now.
I remember hearing something with Frontier tied to Roller Coaster Tycoon. Jurassic Park, not Roller Coaster Tycoon. But yeah, Planet Coaster's pretty good.
Yeah, they did do Jurassic World Evolution.
Yeah. I knew that sounded familiar there.
They made Age of Sigma Realms of Ruin? I didn't know that.
I don't know exactly what that is.
That's one of the Warhammer tie-in games. Doesn't seem to be received all too well, though. It's an RTS that explains it.
Here, another snowman. Snowman. Snow. Something like this. One complaint that I do have with Planet Coaster, though, is that there's no There's literally no snowy parks except for one festive one, which we already did on the channel like years ago. But I can't do that anymore. Otherwise, I would have done Planet Coaster if there was some more snowy maps in that game, but there isn't. It's just like the one, as far as I could tell. And you can't even really apply snow theming over the other ones. Because yeah, I was looking into yeah, it says for Roller Coaster Tycoon silly. That's right. I was actually originally thinking about doing some Planet Coaster for this stream, but yeah, I just felt like I didn't really have much in the way of all that great of options for that, so here we are playing Roller Coaster Tycoon instead. That's not fine, I guess I'll just do this.
I'm just mad that Sid Meier's Railroads never got a sequel because it's probably the only Sid Meier's game that I actually enjoyed playing.
Oh, I've only played Sid Meier's Civ 6. I think that I've played. I enjoy playing that. Fun chill time. This might take a lot less long than I originally thought it would. Maybe I should go conquer the lands in the name of festivities. Next in Civ 6. Noah. Funny of an idea as it is. I gotta still play Civ 6. I better do.
If Sid Meier's Railroad still functioned, I'd totally gift you it and then just to play a multiplayer session because I've never done that.
No. Wow. 4 trees. All of them. Little snowy forest thing. Something or other. Well, I don't need all that many more on the side. Yeah, and then some of the little trees. Snow cup's broken down. No. Also, I think my Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic playlist, I'll just turn into the RCT Classic / OpenRCT2 playlist because I'm doing this on OpenRCT2. Because when I was looking into it, I found out that there was things like the cheat menu here where I could make it snow, make it all festive and stuff, and that's a thing that I wanted to do. So I could force even a park that wasn't all that snowy themed to be snowy. And then I also found out that another thing that I could enable in settings was just not needing to do previous parks to unlock the later ones. So I was like, oh, I can just actually do one of the later snow ones. I still wouldn't have been able to do this park straight up like this in a RCT Classic, because I would have to unlock more thingamabobs. I'd have to make progress, and I'd rather just play these parks that I want to play for the festive reasons here. Look at that. Go. My park value looking like 172.
Alright.
Oh, about a year.
Gosh, Sid Meier's Railroads has so many tracks. Why does it have 51?
That seems like quite a bit. Yeah, I've used like for half this park. Hours. You know, this doesn't come from right at the top of the screen, but oh well. Well, a very simple snow effect here. Whoa. 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 Not popping that balloon. Sucks to suck. Oh, I'm getting more and more guests here. Test voice stuff one moment. Okie doke. Some music here. No, I just want my tunes. All I want. I can shove another top spin over here. What I could do on the hill. Sure. Yeah, this is a park with a lot of top spins, a lot of snow cups. Then I can say something like this.
Never mind, it actually has 151 tracks. What the heck?
That is a whole lot.
I do not remember there being this many tracks. Well, most of them are just different versions of the same track, but like for later.
Still quite a lot. Oh, Pops is officially open for business. So is it still so anybody will have? I want everyone to get into the park, yeah. Anyone that has like 35. Yeah, that means that 40 is basically the cap. What I can charge here, because I don't want to turn people away. Not let them into the park at all in these kinds where it's like you have to have all your rides be free. Entry fee to the park. What are we looking at? 78? I can do 200. I can do it. It's a lot trickier than I initially thought here. Yeah, I would like to put down another big thing here. Let's plan out what kind of big thing. Any roller coasters. I already have... Do I have that? I don't think I can even put that one, like, there if I wanted. So... gotta stick with ice theming. Yeah, the seal sliding's a lot cheaper, but I don't know if I can put it down. Never mind, afford it. It says, huh? Yeah, so I might have to rely on not the corkscrew roller coaster. Mister? I made the, oh, it's not that kind that I already made. Yeah, I could get a littler coaster that way. What's gonna take up big space first? I don't think I'm gonna do Bear Circle again. Have the twin up already. Another small. Shove it like back here? I'd have to buy some land if I want it to be in a kind of convenient position. Something that I can cram in between some bigger stuff. What's a good big thing to put down? I already put down an icicle bob. Ice I could put down. Boggin. For supports. Yeah, the elevation is killing me here. Button that I was trying to get before. Happening. I mean, I built that one. Wouldn't mind something else snow themed. Maybe I will just make some smaller things then. I haven't made this. I will shove it in the corner here like I thought I might. That be good? I think that would actually be... Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, huh? Oh, here we go. Almost at my max loan. Yeah, I don't want weird squares like that because it confuses the people.
Oh, it's so weird. So as I'm just looking at the differences between the Steam version and the disc version of Sid Meier's Railroads. I have both. Apparently, the title screen music is different for each version.
Oh.
The disc version has the superior one.
Never would have guessed. Let's do this. Poster. I'll add to my park value probably. Probably. Should make it over here. Small thing. Small app. Like Looks like... Really just put it here. That could work.
What? Why does this game have different versions of O Canada based on the Steam version and disc version? What? Sorry, I am being very confused. I did not realize that the music differed between the two versions this much.
Odd change. Odd difference.
Yeah. Okay, so Rule Britannia doesn't seem to have any different versions, but O Canada does.
Have some. Oh. And oops, I did not out of the ride bill.
No, wait, there is a different version of Rule Britannia for the disc. This is bizarre. I'm just more curious on why the soundtrack's different.
Yeah, seems like a odd choice.
It's like that Sonic 3 thing where the PC port got rid of the Michael Jackson music.
It was licensed.
Yeah, they had Michael Jackson compose music for Sonic 3.
Oh. So maybe they removed him because their audience is primarily kids.
Something like that. I think that was around the time those allegations came out.
Oh. Getting there in Park Valley, but need a bit of loan. How nice this looks. You want to join in the Sonic conversation, but you have nothing to add, you just think he's cool? Well, you're free to join on in. The whole point of doing the stream and a stream was like, hey, here's just like a stream and a stream of public voice call stuff where if anyone wants to hop in, come on in. The idea.
It's not like the Cards Against Humanity stream. That was a night of chaos.
Quite the event there.
I know it never got uploaded to YouTube and for good reason.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I never did.
No, I completely agree with that decision.
I remember a time, not too long ago, that I was playing Cards Against Humanity with a friend, and they were losing so badly that they resorted to posting JoJo images as their answers.
Like a fitting thing to go with it.
It was just so confusing.
Somehow that makes no sense, but absolutely makes sense at the same time.
All these things
I
at
have
once.
the stream also on, so I'm getting everything doubled.
Listen to it twice.
I'm just running the audio muted.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's weird. Apparently, subs, at least for me, are 25% off, but gift subs are still full price. What?
It's more expensive to pay. Just give Twitch more money.
Whatever. It's Christmas night. Have a gift sub to Bio Kenny. There you go.
Appreciate the gift sub there, Mortis. Welcome on into Team Enharmonic. Io Kenny, whoever that be, welcome on in. Let's see here. Yeah, appreciate the gifted sub there. Io Kenny enjoys the emotes and sub badge and stuff. But I don't think I've seen any mention in the chat so far, so it might not do, but I'm sure inside they're just feeling really bubbly right now. Received an award for being the best park in the country. Well, I mean, this apparently canonically takes place in Antarctica, so I don't really think that's saying much, but thanks.
Oh god, that's in Antarctica? Oh god.
Yeah, this is part of the, I think it's part of the Wacky Worlds pack of RCT2. Also, I don't know where...
This is the jolliest
oh,
place this side of the globe.
Yeah. Like, let's see here. Icy Adventures. Yeah, the plot here is the Environment Agency has turned to you to transform an old oil refinery ecological eyesore into a top tourist attraction. Land is cheap, the loan interest is high, you can sell the old buildings for salvage. Wait, no, I can't. I don't own the land they're on. What do you mean I can sell the old buildings for salvage?
It seems very dystopian capitalist.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah, no, I'm like,
but,
that's some Fazbear Entertainment stuff.
I was thinking more like Rapture, but I haven't played Bioshock, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, this is part of the Wacky Worlds expansion. And I think this is the only one that takes place in Antarctica. You have all these different ones for different continents, but this is the sole Antarctica one. And I was like, oh, this is kind of festive feeling because there's snow on the ground and stuff. Which is actually not here in real life.
It's in Antarctica, which means it's a limited time theme park because eventually it will fall into the sea due to rising heat.
No, they gotta put the floaty things on it like oil rigs.
Then they won't sink. That's the play. Why don't they just do that? All these people that are concerned about rising sea levels overtaking their homes, why don't they just put floaters on their house?
Free beachfront property.
We'll just build Flying City.
I think that's a Phineas and Ferb plot, actually.
It probably is.
Let's look all this by the time that I'm through this park. It's gotta be pretty. So nice. All my snow cups keep breaking down. I'd say that. A lot of people want to ride this thing. It's probably got some insanely long queue times. It's like you can only go in here one car at once. Yeah.
I mean, since in Antarctica, I can only imagine the sheer amount of stress the machinery is going through. Like, that amount of cold isn't good for machines.
Yeah.
I wonder how much the travel expenses are.
Yeah, people just want to get to this park. Like quite a task going to Antarctica to go to the amusement park that's in there. Hey, that's what I provide. Amusement park. There. It's all nice. Yeah, I just thought that I should do like a snowy kind of park for the festive season here. I didn't realize that I was gonna go in here with very limited ride options. End up kind of.
I'm making it work.
Yeah, we'll get there. That park value of 200k. Oh, I'm at it, and I have one more year to go. I could have even done it by year 4. Sweet. One of the cheats that's in the cheat menu in OpenRCT2 is I forget where exactly it is. Lets you oh my goodness, win the moment you hit the objective rather than having to wait for the time where it does the variable check. Oh my goodness. You'll just click and win at any moment, apparently. I don't know where the thing is.
See, in Sid Meier's... Again, I'm talking about
matter.
Sid Meier's Reverse, but I adore that game. The moment you complete all your objectives, you can just straight up retire and win the game.
Just big chill there. I want to try Red Flag. It's a card game where you tell boyfriend/girlfriend pros while the other player tells their cons. Meaning what? Like, what would be the pros and cons of having other players as a significant other? Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't understand.
It's basically a couple criticizing each other.
Okay. That sounds like something that has a requirement of being part of a couple, which means I'm already disqualified. So I think that's if that's what's going on, that might be an automatic DQ.
That sounds like an inciting incident for a Family Guy plot.
The inciting incident of a Family Guy plot, did you say?
Yeah.
Anything is an inciting incident for a Family Guy plot.
You got me there.
Also, I do want to say, as like this October in-game winds down, I love how in this game a year is considered over at October, and then I think it starts again at March the following year. Like, there is no November, December, January, February, because it's considered that logically, realistically, it would be closed down for the winter, the park, and then open up again once the snow has melted and stuff, and you can run the rides again. Meanwhile, we're here in Antarctica, and we're still closing down for November, December, January, and February, and we'll open up again in March. So this is gonna shoot to March the moment October's done. We close down.
Okay. Okay, so that's what is Zerg Samurai. Basically, Zerg Samurai saying you don't need to have a couple in order to play the game. What you just need is someone to say like the pros, like this is one thing, and then someone else will say a con to add on to it. It's like it's a trade offer.
Wait, like a trade offer? A what?
Right. I mean, Zerg Samurai describes it better.
Yeah.
I think it's just
Player
like
A
pros
lives
and
long
cons
walks on the beach.
list,
Player B, but she never showers for.
and then it's like a would you date that?
Yeah, I've never heard of.
Would you push the button?
Will you? Will you buy? Or are you ready to buy?
I saw this one clip. I saw this on Twitter like a couple months ago. The platform formerly Twitter, where someone made this caption for "Would you push the button?" over a clip of Tyler 1, where it's like, "Will you push the button? You get mauled to death by invisible wolves, but you get a cool hat." And it shows a picture of him getting a cool hat under his desk, putting it on, but then looking around him and having like a little bit of a seizure panic attack as it looks like he's getting mauled by invisible wolves.
The toughest
Cracked me
choices
up.
require the strongest will.
Actually, good news about Tyler 1. He's expecting a child.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, no, that just came out. I'm like, for him.
I don't really know anything about him. I just know from like the memes and clips and stuff like that from some of his craziness.
Yeah, I was never into like raid streamers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I much prefer chiller environments like this one.
Yeah.
What? My poster isn't doing as well as I. Oh, damn it! I'm gonna need at least 5 gift subs to fix that, Noah.
$5.
Oh, that reminds me of that one streamer who's like, if you don't have $5 to pay for a sub, then get out.
That's who I was referenced.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. It's just $5. What do you mean you have all this time on your hand and you don't have $5?
I have the money, I just don't have it on a card.
Don't have the card with the
or
wacky
the will
3
to give
digits
it
on the
to
back.
you.
But yeah, when it comes to the modern content creation sphere, I don't know why people have that kind of entitlement when it's like literally everybody and their mother is doing like streaming content creation kind of stuff nowadays. Like there's so much competition. It's not like some exclusive service that they're putting on that can't be acquired by tuning into some other stream. Like, so there really should never be the expectation of, you know, being
That's
compensated for that when there's so many others that would gladly do it for free, you know? So.
Plus, the bigger streamers, honestly, I'm just gonna do a call out here. The bigger streamers need to actually get their attitudes together because it's always the big ones doing just like kind of stuff.
I agree, but
that's why I really never want to make a career out of content. I just kind of want to have it as a side hobby that maybe gets money sometimes.
Yeah, that's the way it is for me.
I mean,
exactly.
I want to be a content creator, but like not like a pure like streamer YouTuber. Like I am going to college for writing. That's like the type of content I want to make.
Yeah, you want to make content, but you don't want to like have internet content creation be everything you do.
Yeah. I hear horror stories sometimes of people that'll like quit their jobs, then go full-time streaming on Twitch and be streaming for like 8-9 hours every day and be like, if I just keep going at it, I'll get views and growth, and then they don't, and then they're like, man, now I'm in a financial rut. What the heck?
That
Guaranteed
sounds
to
like
work.
a terrible life.
That's not
I'm
how
sorry.
it works.
Yeah.
The one you just need luck. That's the only thing to success. It's luck.
That, and not always, but at least something content-wise that's considered high quality enough that people are gonna stick around. In my case, I guess that was the video essays, I guess. That's the kind of thing where it's like, here's a thing that finally started to gain some traction and kept some people around because it was cool. But I would say that's mostly luck. Yeah, it's always best to think of content creation as a part-time thing. I mean, like, you know, even with me, the I am so far away from this ever being able to, like, significantly support me in any way. I've had some people that'll look at my channel and be like, whoa, 20 plus K subs, like, whoa, that's a whole lot. It's like, in terms of what that actually equates to in terms of revenue that I'm generating, it's like, yeah, it's a not half bad little side income that helps me get any game that I want to get on this channel or equipment that I'm saving up for, whatever the heck. But it's really not gonna make any significant strides towards paying for any bills or anything like that.
Yeah.
Down the line.
It's a big number, but the economy is bigger.
Yeah.
It's like one of those vacation jobs.
Yeah, where you just kind of chill out by doing it and away. Here we go. I popped it.
You put a few quarters in there every now and then, and it fills up over time.
Yeah.
That's not where all the important money's going.
I think this channel has probably made more than I've invested into it at this point. But when you consider, like, the amount of hours put into it, like, per revenue generated, it's, like, far less than minimum wage, you know?
Yeah.
It's not exactly a feasible kind of thing.
But at least it doesn't seem like that strenuous, considering it's mostly just cut up streams. So it's not like
Yeah,
super
if I was really trying to pump up my numbers, though, I would just stop doing playthrough stuff on the channel at all and only do video essays. And I get a decent few comments from time to time. I even got one, like, just a few days ago. I was like, hey, I'm interested in your video essays, but I'm not interested in this playthrough stuff that's all over your channel, so I can't subscribe to you for
I read that
reason.
one.
Yeah. We actually had a little bit of a conversation about it. And they had asked if I would consider splitting them into two different channels, and it's like, well, this started out as just like a playthrough VOD kind of channel. I went through many different kinds of content that I tried to do to see if anything stuck as like a secondary form of content, and that's what the video essays eventually ended up being. And now it's like, I'm doing these video essays that literally play off of the stuff that I'm playing, like these last few game analyses. It plays into the conversations I have with Sate in that podcast series that we do very on and off with like months between them, but everything kind of plays off of one another, and it feels like better having it all here. And I do worry about, like, if I took the thing that was able to get any attention around the channel at all away and turn into its own separate channel, then it's just going to turn back into generic VOD channel that not all that many people are going to care about. Like,
yeah.
With something like video essays, there's a lot of people doing it, but it's not the kind of thing where it's like everybody's doing it. You can get some attention in it. Playthrough kind of stuff, everybody does that. You want to grow on playthroughs, forget it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, my situation with discovering your channel was a rare case, considering I found you through Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah, but that's also one of the things where it's like, I think that's the one playthrough that I've actually gotten like a decent bit of new faces around the community from, just because it's like, there's not all that many people that are crazy enough to do full playthrough of Lunatic Plus Classic. And most of the people that cover the mode will cover like chapters prologue to chapter 4 and then the final boss, and not really much in between. So
yeah, no, like you were like the first one I've seen that had. There's probably others, of course, but like you were the first one I managed to find that went through the entire thing, and then went through all the bonus game content.
Yeah, literally did everything in Fire Emblem Awakening. Marcus Fusion Award, the safest park in the country. Again, I'm in Antarctica, so I mean,
I won't lie, I'm a plebeian. I came from the BDSP essay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's completely fair. That's like over 1 million views now. I checked recently.
Wait, for which?
Yeah, BDSP.
Oh, yeah. I think that one was over 1 million for a while. Now.
Huh.
Yeah, Pokemon Lost Its Magic and BDSP were the most successful video essays.
Yeah, it's my Roller Coaster Tycoon one now that's approaching 1 mil, I think. I think when I was checking in on it for the Games as Art video essay, I think it was at like 950k or something like that. Like, whoa, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, the only reason I suspect the Scarlet and Violet one hasn't blown up as much is the fact that it's 7 hours long.
Yeah, it might well be. The other video essays have shown that people kind of like longer form content a lot of time. The big things nowadays on the platform are insanely short form content and insanely long form content. But it feels very much with long form content that's like, you know, maybe 2 to 3 hours is seen as the kind of thing where it's like, whoa, this is a really in-depth thing to watch over the next several days / week. Where 7 hours is like, I'm not getting through this. Why would I start that? I've
I mean,
gotten a
if you
decent few comments on that video that are like, what the heck? How does anyone get through this? I've gotten a couple that said touch grass, and I'm like, hey,
I mean,
I worked on this over 7 months, but
I watched the entire thing in one sitting because I just had it on as white noise as I went out throughout my day.
jeez.
So that does make me curious on how well it would do if it was split into different parts based on the chapters.
Yeah, I've
Oh
had
no, it would definitely be more
like,
successful if you did that.
Yeah, maybe. And I have thought about doing
Kinda
it
like-
before, but like, I just know that always the first one of a series is gonna get the most attention. It's gonna keep on dropping off, and I kind of want to have everything in one place. Also, I feel like having things split up like that comes with the kind of atmosphere of, oh, he's just over monetizing it, something like that, by having more ads on all these different videos. But at the same time, it's like, I guess in 7 hours, I don't know if you can really blame that. You split it up into a whole
True.
video essay series, but at the
Also,
same time, I
completely
also don't
true.
want to conflate my entire video essays playlist too much with here's like 4 or 5 on Scarlet and Violet alone, you know. Also, let me
Right.
just quickly catch up on stuff here. I think the big balance is done by Pyrocynical, where he said that he does daily slop to fund the big project on the main channel. That's why he didn't burn out easily. Does daily slop to fund the big project on the main channel. I don't know what this means. I'm sorry to say. You might have to clarify. Look at this roller coaster tycoon comes in full circle. Found you on YouTube talking about this one, and we were just talking about that essay. How's it going today, Hawks? A Merry Christmas / Happy Holidays / whatever the heck. How's it going? Yeah, or you can go touch sand. That works.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating and
Irritating.
everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Again, towards the end here, I'll probably just make a. I mean, I could probably even just turbo fast forward.
The sand joke is, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga doesn't get enough praise for its jokes. Like, during the scene where Rey's hearing all the Jedi in, like, Episode 9 and that, like, you'll just hear Anakin say, I don't like sand.
Yeah.
It's just played completely straight.
Yeah, I've seen all the
playing
cutscenes
that.
of that game, and it definitely cracked
But I
me up.
need a memory card for my Switch
Oh.
because I just got it.
I thought about getting it if I had the time. It seemed pretty goofy. I have the original Lego Star Wars games on my PlayStation 2 on my shelf still.
I have
Oh,
like
shit. No,
episodes.
I mean, the complete saga is just better, as it's the compilation game of those.
Yeah.
I have whichever one is on the DS.
There's 2 on the DS. There's Lego Star Wars 2, which is buggy and broken to hell, and Complete Saga, which is actually a surprisingly good DS port.
Okay, so I have 2.
Oh,
And
sorry.
yeah, that is crusty.
Plus, I
Dude,
do
so-
like its remix of Mos Eisley Cantina more than the Complete Saga one. I don't know why, I just like how crunchy it sounds.
I should
Crunchy.
play it on my new 3DS that I just got, except it won't turn on.
Yeah,
Did you
how-
hack the new 3DS?
Huh?
Did you hack the new 3DS? You gotta do it soon. Nintendo's shutting off online next year.
Oh yeah, I was gonna have my.
Oh,
cousin
I
do
didn't
that
need to use
weekend,
online to
actually.
hack it. I just stuff
Huh,
with SD
I
card.
thought you did.
Really
Oh
sorry.
yeah, well, I
don't
use
remember, it's
the
been a while.
SD card method as well.
But now it's just doing
But yeah,
that thing where
I've
it
been
won't turn on.
pretty alright, just big chillin', working away at my projects for the last long while now, and getting caught up on everything as I wrap up my final year of university and all that. Making progress on things bit by bit.
I gotta start
Let's
my
see
next
here.
college classes in like 2 weeks.
I start my next semester on the 20th.
I start on the 8th.
I don't even know when I start my next semester. I think that's the 8th as well, but you should probably double check to be safe.
It's always a good idea.
I also gotta figure out what's going on with this research project. Everything's sorted out there. Extra 3DS around ores to sun moon times. Been through the hardware hack phase and the software hack phase. All the
I
phases.
remember
Watch time
watching that
pass.
I remember that Tech Rules video explaining the hacking history of the 3DS, I think, right around the time the Switch came out.
Oh,
Like, it was his first ever video, and it was so high quality. It's also how I learned that one of the flashcard producers was actually causing systems to brick intentionally
One
to
of the
stop
what
the
producers?
competitor flashcards. The producers of the 3DS flashcards for hacking.
Oh,
They put in
flashcards.
a virus, so when the person inserted a flashcard of a competing brand, it would brick the 3DS. Yes, corporate sabotage in the 3DS hacking scene.
I'm trying. There were like, I'm trying to remember those stupid like AR cards
Oh
that my
yeah.
3DS came with.
And there was the
Oh,
face thing, whatever.
Face Raiders or
Face
whatever.
Raiders.
Yes, which was
Oh,
surprisingly high quality.
this is different OpenRCT2. Interesting.
Oh yeah, Cube Ninja. I remember that Cube Ninja was so bad. It broke the entire 3DS security system
Oh,
to
yeah.
allow homebrew.
I remember hearing about that situation there.
It was
It was the entry
it's so
point.
funny. It was such a bad game. It broke the system.
Apparently, I guess it got some decent sales because people had to pick up that game. Break the
Oh
system
yeah,
for a
but the
while.
company that made it was already non-existent, so I don't know who got the profit.
Snowy trees. I could ride a dinghy slide in Antarctica, but who am I to judge? What do I know? I guess I just don't know enough about amusement parks.
So like, I don't think I've heard of a game like Cube Ninja happening before, to where it was a game so poorly made that it allowed you to hack a system.
Yeah. Yeah, that's certainly quite the situation. I could probably put it into turbo again. Yeah, this is probably pretty good. I think I got figured out. I was a little bit worried there for a while. But yeah, of course, Ubisoft they'll magically do something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
so Ubisoft published Cube Ninja? Because I know they didn't make it. The actual devs like dissolved the company.
still.
So I guess Ubisoft got all those profits.
Yeah, Ubisoft and Bethesda are the two companies that are probably most well known for their very broken game.
Oh yeah, no, 3DS hacking history is definitely why the Switch doesn't have an internet browser.
Yeah. You know, there was a time
Yeah,
that
yeah.
when I was younger that I had like one of the early models of the iPad mini, and I loved having a tablet that I could take around the house and watch things and stuff like that. I was kind of hoping the Switch would become the new that. Then they never had an internet browser. I mean, there was one early one that you could get into when it first launched with roundabout methods, but not intentional. It wasn't very good. And they
Just
never...
buy a Steam Deck.
Yeah, or do that. But nowadays, I just rely on my phone so much that it doesn't matter anyway.
Oh yeah.
I have my phone
Oh
in my
yeah, no,
pocket, and it's like...
tablets are running out of time.
Yeah. I like having my phone around. The screen's a good size.
Let's say we need to figure out how to get Doom to run.
What? Something about Doom followed by laughing? What?
Sound like an event in a video game where you successfully summon Santa.
Actually, yeah, you're right, it does.
Ooh, this is gonna be calling it close. Maybe normal speed. Whoa, 2? Really? This barely shot up? Do I need more snowmen? That what's demanded? Get another top spin. Real quick here. My Steam Deck and its clones are better investment for Switch games. What, with just putting Yuzu on it? Just saying.
Yeah, I need it. I'm so excited to get my Steam Deck OLED because I want to see just what I can get away with on that.
Yeah. See what's possible. Push the limits of human technological advancement. I don't know. Maggie. Myself a little bit safer before I build. One more ride here, at least. B2. I might put another snowman down. Or I could play ultra safe and build one more bigger kind of thing. Here, let's build another max height observation tower. Month ends. That's a safe thing. Sure, these will just be right next to each other. Whatever. Alright. To space. Oh, I can't use the double click button on my mouse. Let's use the single. More alone. That's fine. Okay. I imagine some college kids just bought their Steam Deck and Bluetooth keyboard to class just to do their project. Sure, it's a thing that you can do.
I believe it. I believe it.
Oh, well,
I
dang
mean,
it.
Steam Deck. You can also buy a docking accessory to actually put it on like the TV. It
Oh.
is a full-on Switch competitor.
Huh.
So the
Jeez.
Steam Deck dock is $80. That's US money.
Not even too bad. I mean, from the perspective of here's the unlocked functionality of being able to do that, but just as a thing that the hardware can alright do, it's like a little bit yikes. I mean, Switch docks are stupidly expensive as well, even though there's basically nothing to them. Really? And then there's like the what's the PlayStation thing? That's like the Wii U.
Oh, the PlayStation Portal, and I hate it.
Yeah, that. The thing that's literally just the Wii U.
Play games. Yeah, it just streams the games to it. It's
Yeah, so dumb. Oh, alright, this is looking good, I think. Sure that.
Well, I'm surprised. Microsoft is like the only one of the big companies that hasn't made a handheld gaming device.
One day.
I doubt it. Steam Deck's too good, I think,
Now.
for them.
Yeah.
Plus, they make more money off Game Pass than hardware.
Also, if I wasn't a content creator, I'd probably get a Steam Deck. But as a content creator, I probably won't, just because it's like pretty much any game that I'm playing nowadays, I stream anyway. So not really much point in my on-the-go kind of stuff. Apart from just being able to grind on the go and some PC games, but they're not my PC games that I play that even that.
Yeah, I mean, if you have Steam Cloud Save, you can do that.
And I have a gaming laptop anyway that I rarely game on. Go. There. I think the park is basically won. 31st of October. My park value is just over 200k. I've done it. Antarctica's feeling pretty festive here. Successfully spread the holiday cheer to a place that I don't know why anyone would want to go to a theme park at, but hey, who am I to judge?
Considering the sun practically doesn't exist in Antarctica.
Yeah, I could use the cheat menu to set it to always like night shading. Essentially, would be a.
I mean, that'd be more realistic.
Would be pretty fitting. That or just like perpetual. I guess it's by default perpetually day. Essentially, you can turn on a day cycle here. That wouldn't be all that realistic for the area. There we go. Your objective to wait. Oh, I thought that said that you achieved your objective with a park value of under 200k. I was like, wait, what? Objective to achieve a park value of at least 200k by the end of October, year 5. Congratulations, you achieved your objective with a company value of under 200k, but that's a company value, not the park value. So that is fine. There we go. Oh.
No, I don't. Oh, I mean, like,
Yeah.
Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I thought you were talking about Fire Red and Leaf Green Samurai.
Oh.
Because I'm like, yeah, cause I don't know. Like, it feels like the GBA would have been able to do a day-night cycle properly, but I don't know why it doesn't.
Sorry about that. I needed to get something off the shelf.
Still baffles you why the only way to enjoy nighttime Kanto is in Johto game. Yeah. Riding a roller coaster there will be painful. Wind will feel like ice cubes hitting your face. Oh yeah. And there might literally be some ice cubes flying hitting your face. Yeah, I think that's only
Probably how those 18 people died that one time.
maybe.
And still,
Yeah, I mean there's all these other continents, and then there's just in the expert parks the Antarctic.
on the subject of Kanto, I'm still mad that there's not a game where you can use Crobat before beating the league.
Oh my god, you're right.
Except, well, I mean, not Johto, because, you know, you start in Johto, you don't start in Kanto.
Now, what about Let's Go Pikachu?
It's not in that. They don't include any cross to any of those.
Oh my god! Oh, wow.
Which sucks because Let's Go probably would have been a lot better if you had like Helix,
Oh,
Seaboard,
yeah, no.
Electivire.
No,
So-
yeah, let's go. Like, the formula for Let's Go wasn't bad. It just felt underutilized.
It's
Not the one I was thinking.
it's too faithful.
Yeah, there's the issue.
Also, maybe
Pokemon is
one
an
day if I'm
endless
feeling
cycle.
spicy, I'll try Micro Park.
Ooh.
Get a park value of at least 150,000 in 3 in-game years when you have this super tiny square.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Legos.
Yeah.
Like, at the moment he loads the map, I just hear a vacuum go.
Yeah, I heard that there too. It was still the most polished Pokemon game on the Switch. Yeah, as sad as it is. So
feel
I
like
guess
the
that
Lego theme
arc is done now.
this would be
Ooh.
cool.
I don't know, maybe
Like a
Planet Coaster.
branded one. Or Legoland branded park.
Let's see here.
What is
It
the
just
word?
reminded me of that
Side
that
quest.
ancient
Something like that.
Legoland Park Builder game that
See
that
here.
came out. I love it.
There is one?
Yeah, no, it's ancient. It's like, I think it's from the 90s.
Hmm.
Alright, screw it. I'm switching to a Planet Coaster because that RCT2 park is done.
Yeah.
I'll do a little bit of this. Funsies.
All I really remember about Planet Coaster is that you can like build the coasters.
Well, I mean, you can do that
I
in
think I
even the
played-
first Roller Coaster Tycoon.
No, I
I
mean
think
like you can change the tracks. I don't. Is that a feature in Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Depends what you mean by change the tracks. There's like different presets and stuff. Where it's
No,
like
like you can
left
just
turn, wide
thoroughly-
left turn, stuff like that.
Yeah, but assuming more in depth.
Yeah, you couldn't exactly freeform them. Like,
Freeform. There you go.
like Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 were 2D games, so you couldn't even do that.
Yeah.